It is Paris with your tarot. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, baby. Please make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you're feeling me. Viewer discretion advised. I do pop my shit on this channel. And if you are sensitive to cursing, if you are sensitive to the truth and the honesty, then you should hop off my channel because I am not the tarot reader for you. Now, we do have a few things going on. We have the fall sale that's going on, and it will be ending this weekend, excuse me, pardon me. Secondly, go check out the Patreon. The Patreon has lovely people on there. We hold ourselves accountable, and we are lit over there. We are a family, and we are gaining so much momentum on there. I've seen so much people grow off the Patreon family, so go check us out over there. Thirdly, go check out my Udemy course, okay? Which I am my sister's keeper, all right? And I highly recommend that just because you might not be interested in learning to be teaching tarot or doing your own tarot channel, but there's nothing wrong with learning because sometimes what I've learned about these tarot readers on YouTube, and no shade to them, they be making their own motherfucking the rules. They don't even be following the oracle cards that's a part of the book. Okay, so it's best that you definitely learn a little something something for my divine feminine and my divine masculine. It doesn't matter if you don't want to be a tarot reader. The fact that you just learning, you never know. Okay, have discernment with who you watch on YouTube and who you watch on TikTok as well, because there's a lot going on in TikTok. It don't even have no boundaries over there. So with that being said, I noticed yesterday when I hit the bells, when I moved forward, which is this is a great mic, you guys wasn't able to hear it. So I'm going to put the mic on and then I'm going to hit the bells by the mic. It might look crazy, but we want the bells to be belling, okay? Everybody inhale. Exhale from your body, from your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Ashe. Let me drink some water. All right, let's get straight into it. I don't want to waste no time, okay? Plus, I have a lot going on today, okay? With limited time frame, all right? So let's get straight into it. I have divine messages, but that is for Patreon, okay? Unfortunately, okay? So let's just get in straight into it. Let me put this crystal on top. All right, divine masculine and divine feminine, because I know divine masculine be up in here trying to figure out what's going on with divine feminine. What is the angel number here for divine feminine for the week? Oh, nice. Okay. So your number is 5151 optimism. Okay. Optimism. Wow. Okay. It says here, you are on the right path. Keep your chin up and stick with that positive way of thinking. Your goals are within reach. However, there may be quite a few obstacles on the way. Staying optimistic and flexible with your options is the answer. Channeling positivity towards a desired goal. Noticing possibilities in unexpected places. Big changes and future opportunities. Breaking free of limited beliefs. Okay. All right, Divine Feminine. Wow. Okay. We have astrology coming out. Underneath the deck, we have here mastery. Very interesting here. I got this card yesterday, and I could just paraphrase this so I don't have to go through the book. But this card definitely speaks about us really getting to know our astrology chart and really diving deep into knowing who we are. And yeah, we can try to control our reality, but there's just certain things that's aligned with the stars, right? And so this week, if you can, definitely tap into your natal chart. Get to know who you are, learn about your North Node, learn about your Jupiter placement, learn about your Mars placements, okay, your first house, whatever it is that you need to get done. Because the more that you learn your natal chart, the more that you learn about your design, that's when you're able to really look into things like um also this is a good week to book a reading for astrology reading, okay, with a good astrologer, or getting into astrology, right? Don't limit yourself. But with the mastery card being underneath the deck, I definitely feel like a lot of us are natural born leaders and some of us aren't, but something here is already embedded in your natal chart, is already designed for you. So some things come easy and some things don't, and that's the reason why it's good for you to learn yourself. Okay, so master yourself, learn yourself, allow spirit to show you certain things. The stars is working for us, we just go against the stars. Okay, so this week is all about astrology, getting to know yourself, even maybe getting to know others. Okay, so let's get straight into it. What is divine feminine's lesson? Hmm. The world card underneath the deck. I can't show you her, but she's underneath the deck. She's naked. And you got this. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. I'm gonna actually read the card for this. Very interesting here. Give me a second. Wow, so funny. I'm already looking. It's not even funny, but please put your prayers in for anybody that got hit from any type of natural disaster yesterday. My prayers is for you. I'm going to be burning candles today, praying for every family that is going through a natural disaster right now. But let's just read this card. It says, suddenly a natural disaster broke out and split the world into into two pieces. The four creatures threw their books away and ran away in surprise. And the Sphinx and the demon were also shocked and bewildered. It is the moment of realizing that the will was not under their control as they have thought. The will, which seems to be spinning forever, no longer exists. Considering the situation as the destiny, it seems that the greater power will come and restore the fate to the first or fix it like nothing happened. The disaster can be coincide or sophisticated plan of the God. That's why you see a lot of us be trying to control things that spirit is the one is in control. And interesting, like I had spoke about with the astrology, right? When I spoke about we are not in control, sometimes we think we are in control of certain things, but it's already written in the contract for us. So this week it's kind of giving me this energy here where some of you, your lesson is stop trying to control things that only spirit can do. There's certain people that are protected, they're ordained, they are meant for something bigger. And the more that you actually try to control a narrative is the more that you just keep on getting knocked the fuck down. All right, that's for cross watcher or for anybody here that's trying to control a divine feminine energy. Okay, and divine feminine, this could be you. All right, where you need to not try to control certain things, but let spirit allow it. All right, so let's get straight into this reading here. I'm just getting using, like, people thought that they can be able to use you or use your destiny, use the things that you have, maybe even try to, like, what works for you might not work for them. Period. And we have to respect that. My North Node, my placements is different from your North Node and your placements. We could be both North Node Capricorn, but where is your placement at? Where's the degrees? You get what I'm saying? And so a lot of people are trying to go into this section of themselves where they're trying to relive a certain thing where it's not destined for them. Follow your own destiny. Follow your own natal chart. Follow your own energy here. Okay? What works for me might not work for you. Okay? Let's get it. Let's come in here for Divine Feminine. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune came out as your overall energy here. Okay, followed by the Ten of Pentacles, and then we have here the Ace of Swords. See, when you are divinely guided, right? When you are ordained or when you're going towards mastery of self, you better be cautious of who you deal with. Okay, you better be cautious of the intentions that you have with the right divine beings. Okay, so we got the Eight of Swords popping out. All right, there is this whole week is you really breaking out of something here that might have even felt limiting for you. Sometimes we get so excited about the things that's being put in our face, that's being put in our face, but that's not what spirit is just showing you the potential of something. It doesn't mean that that is for you, or it doesn't mean that that is going to be um, your destiny. So some of you guys might have even been playing safe. Some of you guys might have been really limiting your own self by either doing something here because it might have seemed like it was the easy way out, or it might have seemed like it was something good. But just because it works for somebody doesn't mean that's going to work for you. Just because you see someone here living their best life somewhere, you don't know that they only showing you what it is online. They're showing you the good parts. They're not showing you the bad parts. They're not showing you the parts that you know that they suffer from. They're only showing you the good parts. The more that we master ourselves, definitely when it comes down to our situations and appreciating where we're at, even if it's not the best situation, the more that we can be able to recreate our reality that is for us. Yeah, it might be hard right now. Yeah, you might not be in the situation that you wish to be, but you could get yourself out of any situation once you appreciate where spirit put you right here, right now. All right. Stop limiting yourself this week, Divine Feminine, and know that you are capable of something bigger. All right. So this week is all about breaking through those chains and really realizing here what you have in the gold mine that spirit has for you right fucking now. It don't matter. Just we have to stop focusing on what other people have and why and how they got there. You don't know why they got there. You don't know what's the situation, and what works for them might not work for you. For instance, I for years I've been trying to go to Atlanta, and then when I started doing my astrocartography, whatever that shit is called, I realized that the part of Atlanta that I wanted to be, or Georgia, wasn't the part that I was supposed to be in. If I was supposed to move to Georgia, I needed to be by the coastal line, by the water, which is Savannah, Georgia. So what works for people in Atlanta wouldn't work for me. That's the great part about astrology, because we could be able to look at certain pinpoints that will let you know, okay, that is my Saturn placement. Maybe that's not the best place to move. That's my Jupiter placement. Maybe that's the best place to move. So heavy emphasis on your natal chart this week, okay, and appreciating where you're at right now. Yeah, you might not have the best situation, but you're safe. You know, you're safe. And you can make yourself, you could, with the right intentions, you could push yourself in places that you don't even know that you are capable of doing, but you have to be open to it. Okay, so what's coming in here is the Ace of Wands. All right, so a lot of you guys at this time are really focusing on this new exciting idea this week. Okay, you could be creating something new. There could be a new project, all right, that you're focusing on. But this week, you definitely are seeing something here, and it's like, wow, that was meant for you, for you. Okay, what you're leaving behind is the Ten of Cups. Okay, so there could be some family, close friends that you're leaving behind right now. All right, we're gonna get into that, and the best thing that's happening here is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, which is really focusing on your health and wellness, putting yourself first, um, focusing on your financial stability, focusing on your emotional stability, and focusing on what makes you feel really good. Okay, which is the best thing that's happening here for the week. Your challenge is the Fool card. Okay, some of you guys are in between. Should I start new? Should I stick to what I know? Should I ride this out? Should I not ride this out? Okay. And your overall energy here is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So you got two aces this week. Two. Something here that you turn passion turns into something here that could be coming if it's not financially going to open up doors for you, this is something here that will open up doors. But usually the Ace of Pentacles means that you make your first dollar and you make your first financial exchange in something. This could also be maybe a new platform that's opening up for you, a new opportunity that's opening up for you. But that is for what? You. That's for you. All right. And a lot of us is learning how to master this, master you, master the things that you need to focus on. All right. So let me get some cards. What is the Eight of Swords here? King of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. Yup. mm. Mm-hmm. What's the Ace of Wands? The Star. Why are you leaving the Ten of Cups behind? The Temperance. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's the Queen of Pentacles? The Three of Cups. Mm-hmm. What's the Fool? The Eight of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. The Prince of Wands. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords. The Six of Cups. The High Priestess. Okay. I just keep on saying, like, what's for you will be for you. It's good to have like a inspiration, but that inspiration needs to also come from spirit, right? So for instance, I really can't even say for me, because a lot of the stuff that I've done was through a dream. It was from a dream. I woke up and was like, soap. Let me make soap. I can't say that there was somebody that inspired me to make soap, because it wasn't like that. But then when I look at my North Node, I look at my moon sign. My moon sign is Virgo, which Virgo deals with health. They deal with, they deal with skin. Virgos is really focused on certain attributes, which makes sense. So even when I'm going back to the natal chart, because it's all about the astrology, once again, some of you guys might be so pushy on trying to do something here that's not meant for you. And you have to respect that. If it seems too hard, then it might not be for you. It should naturally feel like you love what you do. It should naturally feel like what you're doing is so easy. It brings not only just joy to your heart, but it brings joy to everybody around you. Okay. So this Ace of Wands, right? Um, do you see that it's coming from a place? I get this Akashic records where some of you guys get maybe a dream, you get an idea, you get an idea that's naturally for you, right? And we have the Star, and I see that a lot of you guys are really like realigning certain things. You're realigning certain things that is like, okay, this is what I need to focus on. This is what I need to heal. And so the Star came out. So the Star coming out with the Ace of Wands is letting me know that something here is lucrative. It's going to be, it's blessed, it's ordained, it's aligned with your divine purpose, right? And so what you're leaving behind, you got the Ten of Cups here and the Temperance. And sometimes what we think that we want is not what we want. Like, um, you like I said, there's heavy emphasis on maybe even picking something too fast and then realize, okay, well, maybe this is not, it's actually slowing me down, it's limiting me, and this is and so the intentions, there is a saying here, um that I'm gonna actually get the book. Excuse me, because I wrote it down in my book here. Oh my God, I forgot I had a dream about a white cat yesterday. It's really interesting. I gotta see what that means. Okay. Okay, so interesting question here, but a lot of people don't think about this before they do something, right? How righteous is my objective? How righteous is it? Is it coming from a place of ego? Is it coming from a place of status, right? Every action you take can be measured on a scale of right or wrong. Before making any decision, you must ask what is motivating you to do it. If you don't have a righteous objective, eventually you will suffer. When you do the right when you do it for the right reasons, you get the right results. For example, leaving a job that is comfortable gives you freedom, gives you the perks that you need. But learning the company to start your own, you trade $1 million for the dream that you initially are required and you work harder for. There might be less money, it might be fewer perks and no benefits, but the ending goal is bigger than you've ever imagined. Okay. So I say that to say is that when you make the decision to do something here, ask it, is it in the righteousness of what I'm supposed to be doing? And you know, even down to human design, right? Our human design. I think the other day Ricky had told me that it's best for me to really think about certain things before I make any decision. And I'm highly going to be taking that in the near future because a lot of the times we move too fast and then we get burnt because we're not thinking from a righteousness point of view. We're moving off of the status, the ego, what it does for me. But you have to ask yourself, is it in alignment with what is it that I'm supposed to be doing? Okay, this is big girl talk. This is big woman talk right now. Okay, so moving forward, we have here the Eight of Wands and then the Fool card, and so this there could be like I said, the whole week is about you realizing here what is limiting you. Maybe you got into some type of contract. Some of you guys might have even uh, you might have felt like something here was going to pay you more or it was going to give you more status. Then you got into it and you realized that it wasn't as free or it wasn't what it was all turned up to be. There is something about you going into something this week that brings you motivation, it brings you joy, and it's something of your own. That is not rushed, that is not forced, that is not trying to be in control of how far or how fast you could get to something. Because as fast as it comes, is this what? Fast as it goes. Respectfully. Okay. So we're going to end this reading here. If you're interested, you could definitely come to Patreon. Let me just get you sides. Stay unique. Okay. Stay you. Don't let no one stop you. Like sometimes when you start to have like partnerships or you start to get uh, connected or acquainted with certain people, you start to take on their character traits. And you have to ask yourself, does this person here have good characteristics? Because then you start to mirror that person. So does this person here has anxiety? Does this person here project their own negativity onto you? Does this person here is consistent with their work? Is this person here in and out? They're flighty. All right. Is this person here always asking you for advice and not giving you anything? You have to ask these questions. What is the intentions behind what is it that I'm doing? Is this job more stressful for me? Was I better off at that job that paid me less, but then I was more free? So sometimes we get into jobs because we want the status, but then when you go to there, like I had told my mom, different devils, different levels, different devils, different levels, different devils. Know that you go into a higher paying job, you're going to be with even bigger devils. They just disguise themselves differently. We got seeds. And we have here wet dreams. Okay. Your dreams are lucrative. Something here is lucrative. You're planting the seeds here. And sometimes planting the seeds means that you have to just let the seeds grow. You can't always be trying to like force the seeds to grow. You have to let it naturally grow. You can't hold its hand. You can't try to only, the more that I water it, the more that's going to grow. You just have to let it grow. I can't hold your hand forever. I can only give you the information and then you be the one to let it grow. That's it. So this temperance card with the 10 of cups is realizing here, well, something here is not, because the temperance is meaning something here got out of balance. It got it the temperance card is all about being tempered and realizing here that something here wasn't given as much as you was given to it. Now I'm looking at my relationships with people and realizing, are you using me? Am I being used? And I mean, yes, everybody is should be useful, because if you're not useful, then you're useless. But is this a reciprocal relationship? Can I lean on you as much as you lean on me? And this is the questions that we have to ask. I'm always there for my friends. I'm always there, and to the point where I have to remove myself sometimes, because it's just like, man, I'm doing too much. We have here moon perception, and then we have here first house arrival. It's all on how you perceive things, but for first house arrival to come up, we have here Aries act. You're acting on what is it that you're supposed to be doing here. You're in your purpose. Well, some of you guys are, not all of you. Okay, you're still finding your purpose, some of you guys. We get some advice here. The work is done. We got the King of Swords here. If you allow people to, definitely for those who have influence positions and you coming across people that are wanting to get into the influence position, I highly recommend that you just, it's nothing wrong with helping, but it's definitely like you have to have a handout. You have to have a certain boundary, because people will overstep themselves and just keep on taking, and not even giving you the offerings. Like in Ifa, you have to offer, you have to give an offering to even be able to talk to the Babalawo. Okay. And when you get the advice, you're supposed to give the money for the advice that they're giving you, because that is food for thought. That's something here that is going to give you something wisdom. Some people get so used to you giving to them, or you being there so much, that now they have overstepped their boundaries. And it isn't until where you fall back and you're like, no, 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 I love you, but I love myself, that they will realize I've overstepped a boundary. Some people will never learn, and that's in their design. That is what they're supposed to be doing. When you love yourself too much and you feel like you're being sucked down, and every day is how you do this and how you get that, and you have to like fall back. Now you're trying to take my essence away. Now you're trying to be like me, when you have to find your own lessons. There's nothing wrong with having guidance, but I don't hit up Brother King Simon every day. I respect my elders. I don't hit Lloyd Strayhorn every day. I don't hit Brother Rich every day. And they have more clout than me because I respect their boundaries. When you respect people's boundaries, then you appreciate the little things that they give you. Ask yourself this week, how have I let people overstep my boundaries? How have I let people take away my ashe because I was just giving a little bit too much of myself? Was I moving too fast? Did I expect certain things that didn't wasn't expected from me? These are the things that you have to ask yourself. The Eight of Cups is coming out, and there is something here that you're gonna have to walk away from, and you're gonna have to respect it. You're gonna have to sacrifice it because the Eight of Cups means that there's no love lost, but the emotional part of it is already done. I've learned my lesson. It's time to move on. That's it. Okay. So if you guys like this, please make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you're feeling me. I'm going to be doing the part 2 to Patreon, and I'm going to come on here and do Divine Masculines. Then Divine Masculines part 2 will be done tomorrow. I'm also going to be focusing on readings today, and then I'm making soap. Okay. So please check out the website, check out everything online, and I'll definitely speak to you guys later. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Please write down what you think that, if this was hitting, let me know. Put the yellow emoji, put a yellow heart emoji if you are here at the ending, so I know that you are here and you are part of the Divine Feminine crew. Peace.